Hello everyone, this is Sportimus here, back with another Transformers review. This time I decided to do Generation 1 Bumblebee. Here he is in his toy form. He originally appeared in the original Generation 1 cartoon, Transformers. He was the first Teen Bot to appear, and he was one of the better Teen Bots of the day and even today. I like him more than, well, I was going to say Wheelie, but I think people like practically every other Transformer more than they like Wheelie anyway, but, you know, I like him more than Wheelie. I like him more than Hot Shot or any of the other successive Teen Bots that have appeared in later Transformers cartoons. He's supposed to be a Volkswagen Beetle, but he's not exactly the most accurate. The big giveaway is, well, the cartoon, but also the front is definitely a Beetle front end, and the window design is pretty close to a Beetle. He's like more of a Baja Beetle kind of thing, where it has the bigger tire in the back and the front. But he's a cute little guy. He does make it through most of the series in the Generation cartoon. He makes it up almost right to the very end, but he does get damaged, and I don't remember how or to what extent, but he's damaged so severely that he is completely rebuilt as Goldbug, and I think he becomes part of the Throttle Bots, which is why you pull this back and he goes forward. Still works after all these years. So yeah, and this one is more Beetle accurate. He's got the same size wheels and better Beetle styling for his body. The original, which is what this is, never came with a back window sticker. They put stickers on everything else, front, sides, side, rear, but not the back. And they didn't paint the headlights or the taillights either, so that's too bad. But anyway, G1 Bumblebee did appear in the Generation cartoon all the way through. He's one of the more popular Autobots around. In the toy version, he also came in red, and Cliff Jumper, who normally came in red, also came in yellow. So if someone can tell me if that yellow Cliff Jumper was supposed to be a different kind of Bumblebee, but I'm not sure. Anyway, to transform him, you just pull his front. Well, you push his arms down. Yes, it frees up the front better. And you pull it out, and you pull his feet up, like so. And you pull his arms out away from the body. And his rub symbol still works, I think. Pull his head up. No, well, camera doesn't pick it up, but it's there. And now we have G1 Bumblebee. And his bot mode is pretty cool. I like his bot mode. He has no articulation practically compared to the newer stuff. His arms do go up and down 360 degrees. His feet move, but that's about it. He can look down on himself or up. That's basically all there is to him. And but he's still one of my favorite guys for sentimental reasons, of course. Goldbug was a disappointment. Oh man, this is, sorry buddy, didn't mean to knock you over. This guy, although he looks great in car mode, he's such a disappointment in robot mode. I'll transform him real quick here. He's such a disappointment. I mean, look at that. These are supposed to be his hands, arms, these flaps. He has no legs, he just has big feet. His front end is his foot. This trailing back part here. Right. But anyway, this guy's a real joke. So I don't know why I got him. But he has a blue head. He has a gold body. And I think in the cartoon he had blue hands. I can't remember. But he had blue somewhere around him. But he was mainly gold, and that's why they renamed him Goldbug. There you go. Now, he is redone down the line, and you see him. I don't think you see him ever again in the cartoon series of the following cartoon series. Not that I know of. Then again, I stopped watching Transformers about the middle of when the Headmaster toys were coming out. I got some Target Masters, but Headmasters really didn't interest me, so I stopped watching Transformers until Beast Wars came around, so I have very little knowledge of anything in between. But I do know that Classics Bumblebee came out, and here he is right here. And I like this guy a lot. He has a lot of articulation, a lot of movement. He looks great. This is perhaps one of the best, probably the best Bumblebee made, period. I really like this guy. And then he's also been repainted as Cliff Jumper, by the way. After him, as you very well may know, there is the movie Classics Bumblebee. And I just keep having to move this camera up because they get taller and taller and taller. But as you can see, he's growing up. He's no longer the little guy he started out to be. But if it wasn't for that little cartoon called Transformers, he never would have gotten this big. And then after he came about, then we have the most popular of them all. I really have to move that lamp. This guy, the 2008 or 9 concept Camaro Bumblebee. This little guy right here, the one that, you know, started off really small and has become one of the most beloved characters of all time. And you know, even in the movie he's the favorite one. So that says a lot, since a lot of characters are likable. That's him. Considering when he was made, I give him robot-wise 8 out of 10. Now remember, I'm considering when he was made in the early 80s. This was new stuff back then. So 8 out of 10 for robot, 7 out of 10 for vehicle, because he's not quite Beetle accurate. I don't think he was meant to be. I mean, he was supposed to be a cute version of a Beetle, but 7 out of 10 nevertheless. And transformation, 8 out of 10. It's terribly simple, but it's cute, and it's a design that probably you'll never get tired of, ever. So there he is. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Sportimus Prime telling you all thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and till next time.